So hello guys, and today at this video I am gonna be starting a new series called Krunker Lore. So what basically this series is a series where I will be examining different parts of the game and finding probably weird stuff about it, like answering questions that have never been answered or maybe even questioned and nobody has ever bothered about them. But I think this will be a pretty interesting series. If you like the series, if you want me to continue the series, drop a like and a comment, and also subscribe. It helps out a lot. So without any further ado, let's get to the video. So Littletown is a map that I could describe as weird. Like, it's a town which, as we can see from this top view, is completely closed from the outside world. There is a village, there is probably a village, like the creators did not make all, the map creators did not make all the houses, like, yeah. But it's basically a village, there is a church, there is a road and stuff. But this particular part of the village would seem to be two abandoned houses that are completely cut off. There are a lot of weird things here. So first of all, as you can see, all other houses in the village, they have electricity, they have everything they could be needing. Like you can see, there are people there, there is light. But here there are two abandoned houses which are the biggest, and we can only assume what these are or were. So first of all, there is this fence, which does not make sense because these are literally the only two houses that are cut off. The thing we know for sure is that these two houses are abandoned, so there might be some plans to fix them because there is a truck which has hood. But we're gonna talk about that later. But this map basically inside there is no furniture. There's just like at the right house there is a TV and a couch and something like that. Like there are like planks at the windows. Some windows are missing, and yeah, you can see also an abandoned car like at the middle of the road, like right there, which again is a bit weird if you ask me. So before continuing, I want to take a look at this exact building right here. So this building is at the same moment a part and not a part of the map. It is here, but you cannot access. You could access to the update that Littletown got, the new town, which is now removed from the game completely, where you could go at the lower floors of this building, and again it was pretty self-explanatory. It was just abandoned. Again, it was abandoned, but up there, the windows had still light. That we can assume that people were living up there at the second floor, and there was a door from somewhere behind the house, and it connected it to the rest of the village. So now we stop with these cringy stuff, and we will need to talk about the police. So there is police here, and they have a cage with what it seems to be a krunker player. So this brings up a theory for what are players, but I'm gonna examine this way more to a later video. So as you can see, like there's the police, so probably there has been something wrong. There is something wrong. That's weird. Then there is the truck. And the truck is abandoned. You can clearly tell that somebody parked that car. A part of the truck got out the logs, probably to fix the houses, because it has wood. And the people who were in the truck, or the one person who was in the truck and driving it, he got some parts of wood, and then he just stopped. There is still wood in this truck to this day. But why did he stop? Why did he not like unload all the wood? He just stopped. He stopped. He never completed his job. And there are like two possible two possibilities here. So the first possibility, and I think the most likely, because the police was called, it was that the human get to the truck, got the wood out, and he saw something, probably a player, and he left. He ran to leave. He went to the hotel here, because there is a hotel right here, and called the police. But I don't know. This does not seem very likely to me, but it is the most likely of the two options. The other option is that this man went in here, at this space, like here, and he never got out. And people were worrying, so they called the police. Or there have been multiple attacks, so they put a fence. Because again, the fence makes no sense. Because it was there from before. Maybe the past owners of the houses decided to close them up for some reason. I don't know, they just wanted privacy. Because there is no gate, it has clearly been destroyed, because there is no other reason why there could be like a whole fence and not a gate. Like a real easy way to get in. So now we have to talk about the two most shady part of the map. First of all, what is Newtown? What is Newtown? Is it like the houses got fixed because they're way more fixed, they're way more polished, they have furniture inside? I don't know. The Newtown could be many things, but one is for sure, it got removed, and I think it's not really wise to question it. Now we go to the church. So the church is a pretty big and important part of this map. Not because it's like a general structure that is like at the middle of the map. Because of its history and its actual lore. The church has a lore by itself. The church was always there, and the first time something happened to it was at an update which updated Littletown. It updated Littletown, so it was nighttime and there was a UFO over the church. There was a UFO and there was a way to get to the church by hitting 3 buttons, and then a gate would open and there was a plate. There was a gravestone which like wrote whatever these gibberish are anyways, and there is that. And but what is the most like concerning thing is this. What is this? Well, nobody knows. We never know, and we might never learn. I don't think we see it at any other maps. I think it might be something like that at Kenji or something like that, but we never see it. What is it? Nobody knows. So when I started making this video, I really thought players were inside the truck, and the truck delivered the players for some reason. But this makes zero sense after I reconsidered it, because there is wood here, and yeah, exactly, there is wood here, so the truck was transferring wood and not the players. I put the pieces of the puzzle together, and I think I've got a theory. So the players might be some like alien, an experiment, or aliens by themselves. We don't know yet. And aliens brought them here. What is here? Here is a small village at the middle of nowhere, basically. And they dropped them by the church, and there was a path which led them to this small area. So again, the houses are not abandoned. Actually, something happened to the owners, because there were 2 cars here. There is one car from the blue house and another car from the red house. Aliens dropped them here and they went into the little town. What happened to the owners is still unknown to this day. And people of the village were actually really concerned, because they heard some weird noises at this night. The next day, a truck driver carrying the wood came there. The people of the village have called the police since last night, because they saw the UFO above the church, some of them. But today will be when the real action takes place. owners had an actual order for some wood because they eventually wanted to leave these houses. As you can see, the job is almost half done, with half of the windows being sealed. He got out some wood, and then something happened. Something happened that no one can explain it. They couldn't explain it. The people of the village just heard a scream, a loud scream, and then silence. So what they did was, of course, again calling the police. And the police came here. The police came, and they had no idea what happened or anything like that. So just they closed everything they could, and they just stood there and waited for a really long time. And this was it. I hope you liked the video. It was a pretty fun video to make, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. If you want more videos like this, please leave a comment down. Or if you have any other ideas on what videos should I do, go ahead. Also, you can join my Discord server. I haven't mentioned that. Link in the description, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.